Hi everyone. So a question that I wanted to focus on in this module that we have been in for about 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, is the question that I asked of how to balance between continually learning and mastering the things that I teach. And the answer was a little bit unexpected, but it makes sense when I really put everything together that I've learned. So while I could talk for hours about everything that I've learned and happily share it with all of you, I've decided to focus on one of the major aspects and one of the things that most highly impacted me, and that was to teach the love of learning to our students. As we instill this love of learning in our students and really look for it in ourselves as well, we will find that naturally the desire to share or to teach those things that we've learned will come. We will find ourselves seeking anyone who will listen to share these things with. And that love of learning and a lifelong learner comes from a lifelong reader. If we are able to teach our students to enjoy reading and to really implement that into their lives, they will constantly be learning, because even those books that we think have absolutely nothing except entertainment value, they teach so much. I remember when I was younger, I read a book called Al Capone Does My Shirts, and the initial interest came because of my interest in Alcatraz, but it was incredible how much I learned about Alcatraz as a functioning prison so long after it had been shut down. And that same principle applies to so many other books. For example, The City of Ember, while it doesn't necessarily teach factual things, it teaches the life lesson of what happens if we try to run from our problems and the issues that can arise from that. And the balance between factual information as well as life lessons really is found throughout these various young adult books that we've read, and just these different books that we've read growing up. I mean, 1984, Fahrenheit 451, The Giver, the Percy Jackson series. I mean, you learn something from every book that you read, and if we can instill that love of learning and find that love of learning in ourselves, we will have absolutely no problem mastering what we teach, because we will want to learn more. There's just this incredible balance that happens when we are able to instill and apply that love of learning, and I'm so grateful that I figured that out, and for all of the evidence that backs that up, and that I'll be able to teach that to my students one day.